Good afternoon. Right, we are. Fucking hell. I hate draws. I've never been good on draws. I've always been last. I've always been some, so we've had a walk around the lake. And yeah, number one in the draw. Boom. So yeah, I couldn't not do it. Yeah, I've gone straight into the climbing tree. So yeah, just dropped a gear off at the swim. Got a bit of work to do now. But yeah, setting the scene. So I've got a bit of wind coming in this way. I mean, I've seen this on the video, but the more I look at it as well, it's me all over, isn't it? Yeah, looking forward to this one. All on me Todd. A few bottles of wine, bit of cheese, and hopefully some fucking great fish. But we'll catch up as the week goes on. I'll tell you about the walk round and the journey down and stuff like that. You know, we are pretty knackered. Dick is round in peg 17, which I think is Dredger Bay. Yeah, we didn't fancy fishing together. I like snaggy swims, Dickie likes open water. We couldn't find something the same. So yeah, it'll be alright. Here's my little mate for the week. Yeah. Right, let's get some work done. Sunday Arvo. Yep, the Wendy house is up. I've still got a few bits and pieces to do. So managed to get it up before it started raining, but it looks nice and dry now. So yeah, found some spots. So just went out in the boat. Yeah, it's a tiny little boat, and yeah, it's like I thought I was going to sink it because I'm a fat fuck. Yeah, got in. I was like, wow, it was like proper water level. Yeah, so yeah, let's start down here. That far margin, this is like how can I say? It's like a hull of a boat. So you've got obviously zero by the bank, and it just gradually goes down like a V shape. Goes straight, and it's like the middle of the channel is silty, weedy. Then it slowly comes up the other side, and then you've got like a bit of a crease, and it comes up to the far margin, and it's rock hard. Absolutely, just all of them. There's just, I mean, you can just about see. There's a marker down there. There's a marker out there. Come along, and then there's another one there. I mean, it's gone in like caves. I mean, I could go. I mean, that's lovely. That is. It's just so carpy, but I haven't seen any fish. So I mean, yeah, the spots are great. They're only great when there's fish here. And then I've got an open water spot that I was quite happy with. I thought, well, I'll go up and down the channel, sort of zigzag, to see if I can find anything that comes up. And I found a plateau. Not very good with this, but you may see it. I bloody well can't. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll keep the cart scare out there, put some jollop and bits and pieces around it, and just keep an eye on it. And then down this margin here, all the way along, you've got gravel spots, and I'm sure the fish have got to get down here, surely. You know, and you've got 3s and 4s, you've got weeds, silt, and then you've got like these gravelly spots. It's got to be, and they're dug out, so there's got to be fish doing that. So what I'm going to do is keep an eye on that. We'll trickle some bait in some spots down there and keep an eye on it, because we can fish 4 rods here. So I'll probably have two poking out of here, concentrating on that one over there, around that area, or slightly to the right of it. You've got a tree that's gone in, which apparently is quite new. I was like, yep, I'm having some of that. And then the other 2 I'll have in front of the Wendy house. You know, but I'm not going to put anything out tonight. I'm just going to get something to eat, or get something and cook something to eat. I've got some salt and chili pork thingies. Yeah, I've got down there a bit of halloumi. So yeah, I'll have that and get my head down. Yeah, it's you know, but yeah, good. Yeah, quite happy with the spots. Love the swim. It's just, yeah, still can't believe I came out fucking 1. It's quite funny, when I got the ball, I looked at it, I thought it was number 7. I was like, can't be number 1. Yeah, that's what you get for being a lucky sandjet. Right, let's go and have a shower, have a snip with Dickie, get something to eat, get an early night. Yeah, still Sunday. I am in the process of burning probably some salt, chilli, pork slices, belly slicey things. Still no rods out. I've just been down to have a shower, sort my head out, clean myself up. Just popped down to see Wreck-It. He's going to probably get his rods out tonight. Bless him. You know, he's got a lot of water over there. He's, like I say, he's in Dredger Bay, I think. I'm just so tired. Whether I put some out tonight or not, I don't know. And I've had a snib earlier on. Whether I have some more or not, I don't know. I just need to get my head down. I'm so tired. But yeah, you can probably see the spot now. So that, well, the impression I get of that there is a plateau, and there's a weed bed this side of it. You know, so I've got a floating braid on anyway. So you know they'll just sit over the top of it, and yeah, I'll have a running rig on that, and then these ones on the far bank will just be usual big leads, short rigs. Get on the nuts, you know. But yeah, excited. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I haven't seen anything, I haven't heard anything. Seeing one in Dickie's swim. Yeah, one turned over in Dicksta's, but not here yet. You know, so I don't have to see one. Any confident I only see one, you know, there's more. So yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? Look at that. Wow. Yeah, lovely. Right, let's get on the yeah, might have a bit of halloumi as well. I can't keep anything cold here. I'm a long way from the fridges and the freezers, so when I ever go back to get some bait or food or anything like that, I've got to reel in. But we're not, you know, it's not like Rainbow, it's got to be stuck out there for days on ends. I can quickly reel these in, it won't take long to put them out. I mean, bloody hell, I could probably put those back out with a bait boat. You know, but yeah, we'll see. Right. Well, I won't see any fish because I've got no bloody rods out. Speak to you soon. Morning. Oh, Monday morning. Absolutely zipped to report because I've only still got one rod out, and I've got a motor that don't work no more. My little mate has died. I don't know whether I said yesterday. Probably did. Well, yeah, little mate's died, so I've got to pop around and see Dicksta because he's got a spare one, which is good. So yeah, we'll get this one back in, and then we'll regroup and go again. So yeah, just done myself a brew after a good night's kip, and then yeah, let's get some rods out. Let's get kippering. I heard nothing in the night, absolutely zip. So I mean, it's all well and good being in a great swim, but if there's no fish here, it's a shit swim. So, but anyway. It's early days, fucking hell. It's yeah, the second day. So, right, let's get on it to finish this brew. Right, putting the rods out. Managed to get a boat from Managed to get a motor from Dicksta. So yeah, we're back on track. Right. This is not going to be the most graceful entrance into a boat. Oh, there we go. But it works. A little bit windy. So, right, what I've found, well, you've got all these margins along here. Did find further down some spots in amongst us, like you've got like silt and then bits of gravel. You can see what's been polished off where possibly fish have been doing it. What I found out in open water was it's like a plateau, which I said on video on camera earlier on, probably last night, this morning. I did have one out last night. and nothing happened, so I'm going to put a bit of bait over it now. So right, seems like there's a bit of weed in the water. Here we go. That's around here. Yep. So we should have 11'3", 11'4". There we go, just here. It's around to the other side of this. So you'll see weed on the echo. You see weed in the water. So yeah, there we go. And then it will stop. So it's all around here. This is in line with this big spindly tree here. So yeah, still got a bit of weed because I'm drifting back. So I can see that down here. It's not as far as this. This is too not as far as this is too far. Obviously, I had a marker on it when I put it out yesterday. I didn't want to sort of keep a marker in the water there. Come on. Just wait for that weed to stop. Yes, that's it. So it's around here. I'll do a little donk around just to be double sure. Doesn't feel mind you, I had a big 15-ounce ball on it, didn't I, yesterday? Let's have a little drag through. That's as clear as lovely. Obviously a bit of a tangle, right. Get that in. Let's get some bait around here. Yeah, these have got to be. So that's a nice look at that screen. That's what we want. So nice and clear. Get on the nuts. Hook bait wise, what I decided to do on this one is a little pineapple wafter, something that's going to stick out rather than having just a tiger nut, which is pretty much, or a boilie, which is pretty much the same as the rest of it. I wanted something that's going to stand out. Blowing off course a bit here now. My favourite bird species, fucking swans. So easy to get didn't want to do that on the sea, yeah. just literally a little pineapple wafter on a running rig, laid down in amongst all that shit. So shit, you can see, look, the line's not laying right because it's on weed. Oh, donk. Nope. 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 Yes, I'm getting blown off course here. And it's over here. You can just see the weed in the just under the surface here, just there as well. Too close, that weed. That's more like it. You can see the bubbles coming up where I've just unplugged out the silt. So I know I'm not in the right area now. Come on. Come on. Come on. 12'1", definitely. That's the trouble with it. A little bit of wind, and you're off the spot. Yeah, so this is it here. Yep. Drift back this way now. Nope. Like I say, with the heavy lead it feels more solid, but you're going through like a little bit of sediment. You won't feel that, but you can feel it with this. But I have felt, I know it when I feel it. You boys out there know what I mean. Right. Nope, that's plugged in. Nope, still. That's what I'm after on that screen. 11'6", 11'7". And where's that weed? I've drifted off. It's definitely right. See, yeah. Come on, motherfuckers. just off the edge of that weed there. Now the sun's up, I can bloody see it. Yay! Right. Yeah. It's more like it. Ooh. That's felt better. So it's no different from casting out and getting a drop. You know when it's right. See? Oh, yeah. No, it's further that way. See? Plug. Plug, no, I'm drifting off again. Around here. In the right area, just got to get that drop. Oh, yes, gotcha. Yay! And there's your weed, so it's just in front of me. It's just a little bit difficult when it's a bit of a drift on the water, you know, a bit of a breeze, and you end up drifting. So my line will just be draped over the top of that weed, down onto it. I can actually fish this one on a bait runner. Yeah, a bit of weed. Weed! Oh, Dicksta, you're a legend with this boat, mate. Such a godsend. Yeah, so it's just a case of back to bank now. Yeah, and this this braid is a floating braid, so it'll just sit on top of the weed. It won't get tangled up in it as such. And the lead, it's a running rig, but the lead's just pushed into that like peg thing, but there's into the clip, but there's no peg, so the lead will just drop straight off and it gets trapped in the weed. Possibly it'll be a boat job to get out to get to the fish if we get a take on that. And you can see on the far bank the other rod, you know, the other spots over there. I'll go out and do them in a minute. Right. Yeah, there is no way of like doing this gracefully. The joys of nearly fishing on your own. Come on. Just want to swing it around and get it on top of there. Right, so there we go. Let's get this back round to the front. I wouldn't say that if you guys are going to look for a boat, a Bic 245 would not be the one if you're a fat fuck like me. Right, that's it. Yeah. I'll tell you what as well, guys, is there's a lot of spiders here. A lot of spiders. They're small, but they're like the big bodied things. And it doesn't take long, it's just get cobwebs. It looks like some. I left my rods, so where my rods are like that, without rigs on, take them off, and they've only been there less than 12 hours and they're covered in cobwebs. Right. Obviously weather in the background, usual stuff. So, how am I going to do this then? You know what? As long as I can get it on there. There we go. Push myself off. There we go. One done. Right. Putting out the fourth one. Making sure we won't fuck this up. Beep. Yeah, a little bit of wind. So this is going down into the channel that runs into the main body of water. Did see when I went round to see Dicksta, I did see some fish boshing out in the sort of, well, at the end of this channel into the main body of water. So you know, you never know, they might be coming through. I think, I'm not sure, when John, and I do apologise, his sidekick came in, something crashed down here. Definitely something crashed. I didn't see where, but you know, so that was quite positive. When I came down there, this was a no-brainer really. There's a bit of tape on a stick, had a little lead around it, you know, around here. It's fucking rock hard. So I'm going to get this out and then lead again, just to find just to get the right area. There we go. Right. So it's interesting seeing this now. Oh, I'm going to fuck this up. Yeah. Let's have a little lead. Right. No, don't you dare go under there. Right, that's the one. Right. Come on. So I thought I heard something going on over there. It isn't. So, right. Ooh. Silty. Oh, that's nice. So I'm assuming coming up. That's a good depth. Wow. Yeah, all around there. Let's see if there's any crap on my hook. Nope. So, yep. Then this time I've just got a 5-ounce inline. Again, it's all drop off, so you can see the goes across there. So it'll drop off. This is on, I don't know what it's fucking called, but it's a kind of multi-rig thing. But the main thing, it fucking twists and turns. And hopefully grab the fish's mouth, lip, whatever. So, right. Wow. Yeah, so it's the same as what's going on down there. It gradually slopes up. So, like I say, anywhere around there is going to be fine. What we'll do, we'll put a bit of bait in. Come on, swing. Thank you. Right. So all I've got in here is a bit of hemp, a bit of corn, some tiger nuts, crushed tigers, and chopped up cell. And that's it. And I've got some whole ones here just to spread up and down. There's quite some of this is old hemp, so it's floating. I suppose altogether it's about a kilo. Yeah, some of these nuts are old as well, they're floating and all. They can duck fodder, I think we call it. So yeah, some of this the idea, yeah, like I say, the idea is to roadblock them, you know, just sort of come down and think, oh, you know, do you know what, don't mind a bit of that. What I'll do is when I put the bait down, I'll put some of these over the top. Right, let's put that in there. Try and manoeuvre myself out of here. Probably I've got no run branch. No. Right, come on. Nice. Oh. No. 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 Well, how bizarre. I could feel that a treat a minute ago. Now I can't. Make sure I've got no tangles. Nope. Oh. Nope. Nope. Come on, John. Drifting. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the one. Let's get out of here. Spin it around. Bail arms open, yep. Yeah, like I say, spiders, there's just cobwebs everywhere. I know a few people that won't like that. Won't like that at all. I've got to stop talking to myself. I suppose that's the fishing on your own all the time. How carpy does that look down there? Right. It's been bit, little git. I can see, the other thing I was going to say, I can see now why people bivvy up at the top, because it is mosquito heaven, or hell, whatever you want to call it. Bivvied up where I am. But a little bit of spray, that will keep them at bay, but it's, like I say, if you forget, you're sitting there and you look down and there's one just nibbling away at your ankle, you pop it and it's covered in blood. Right, got to concentrate now. That's good. Oh, I'm going to get it on there and all. Really? No, that can't be right. Fucking is, you know. Look at that. Anybody think I've done this before? Right, to get down low, get underneath the other rod. Right. That is it. Yeah, that is it. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Right. Putting out the fourth one. Making sure we won't fuck this up. Beep. Yeah, a little bit of wind. So this is going down into the channel that runs into the main body of water. Did see, when I went round to see Dicksta, I did see some fish boshing out in the sort of, well, at the end of this channel into the main body of water, so you know, you never know, they might be coming through. I think, I'm not sure, when John, and I do apologise, his sidekick came in, something crashed down here. Definitely something crashed. I didn't see where, but you know, so that was quite positive. When I came down there, this was a no-brainer really. There was a bit of tape on a stick, had a little lead around it, you know, around here, and it's fucking rock hard. So I'm going to get this out and then lead again, just to find just to get the right area. There we go. Right. It's interesting seeing this now. Oh, I'm going to fuck this up. Yeah. Let's have a little lead. Right. No, don't you dare go under there. Right, that's the one. Right. Come on. So I thought I heard something going on over there, but it isn't. So, right. Ooh. Silty. Oh, that's nice. So I'm assuming coming up around here. Let's see if there's any crap on my hook. Nope. So, yep. Then this time it's got a 5 ounce inline. Again, it's all drop off, so you can see the goes across there. So it'll drop off. This is on. I don't know what it's fucking called, but it's a kind of multi-rig thing. But the main thing, it fucking twists and turns, and hopefully grab the fish's mouth, lip, whatever. So right. Wow. Yeah, so it's the same as what's going on down there. It gradually slopes up. So, like I say, anywhere around there is going to be fine. What we'll do, we'll put a bit of bait in. Come on, swing. Thank you. Right. So all I've got in here is a bit of hemp, a bit of corn, some tiger nuts, crushed tigers, and chopped up cell. And that's it. And I've got some whole ones here just to spread up and down. There's quite some of this is old hemp, so it's floating. I suppose altogether it's about a kilo. Yeah, some of these nuts are old as well, they're floating and all. They can duck fodder, I think we call it. So yeah, some of this, the idea, yeah, like I say, the idea is to roadblock them, you know, just sort of come down and think, oh, you know what, don't mind a bit of that. What I'll do is when I put the bait down, I'll put some of these over the top. Right, let's put that in there. Try and manoeuvre myself out of here. Probably. What about an overrun branch? No. Right, come on. Nice. Oh. No. 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 Well, how bizarre. I could feel that a treat a minute ago. Now I can't. Make sure I've got no tangles. Nope. Oh. Nope. Nope. Come on, John. Drifting. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the one. Right, let's get out of here. Spin it around. Bail arms open, yep. Yeah, like I say, spiders, there's just cobwebs everywhere. I know a few people that won't like that. Won't like that at all. I've got to stop talking to myself. I suppose that's the fishing on your own all the time. How carpy does that look down there? Alright. Yay! We're fishing! Got all four out. So I did do a bit of footage with this. Whether it's come out or not, I don't know. But we're, yeah, all four rods are out. So we've got three on the far bank, one in open water. I may have a little scoot around later on to down this, down the margin down here, where I saw some little, well, indentations, gravel spots, whether they're fish that are feeding. It was interesting going out with, now the sun's behind the swim, as opposed to last night being over there. You can see the clear spots in the, you know, on that far bank. Pea gravel, you know, it's clearly been fished, and also, bloody hell, looks like, well, this one here you got a bit of tape, so obviously someone's fished there before. It's known. Down there's some tape on the tree, on the little stumpy thing. So, yay! Right. Did I ever tell you I hate Mondays? Not today. So, yeah, four rods out, all on the dance floor, singing. So hopefully we need a carp now. Right, see you in a fish. Well, rock and roll. Monday dinner. There we go. Right, we have mash, minced beef, tomatoes, carrots, and that mash is it's like boiling a bag mash. So that's what the aftermath of the tins will look like. They just need to be cleaned out. But yeah, tin food at its finest. No fish yet either. Right, still Tuesday morning, still no fish, and no fish for Dicksta either. But yeah, just going back to what happened last night. So I sat up for a little while, thought I'd have a bit of a listen and that, and I had a savage liner on this right-hander down here. And I've noticed as well that the far margin's a bit coloured up, so maybe I've spread a bit of bait along that margin, so maybe they're having a bit of a feed. You know, I mean, I don't necessarily always going to pick at your bloody up bait straight away. They ain't stupid, you know, but that's a confidence thing for me. I'm constantly getting beeps on this left-hander because I've got this floating, let's say floating weed, the weed's up to the surface in sort of, you know, 10, 11 foot floating braid sitting over the top of weed in this wind, and that's what's causing the constant beeping. So nothing I can do about it, but it'd just be nice to see a bloody fish, but you know, to something turn over, give us a bit of confidence, or a bit of fizzing, bubbling, anything like that, just to give me a little bit of confidence in the why I'm here. If I had my own van, everything would be in the back of the van. I'd just have my bivvy here, you know, have that there, not all the stuff. Beep again, yeah. Not all that stuff over there. You know, and probably get on my push bike and have a wander around and go for a move. But yeah. Right, one out of there. Not really good with this thing. So, oh yeah, spiders over there. No. Maybe the spiders don't like the wet as well. they're like they're like little things, big fat bodies, and I know there's some people out there that will not like them at all. Oh no, No. So right, I'm going to put the kettle on, have myself another brew, and then do some frosties. All rock and roll here, because I've got no fridge or anything. It's so we just do cereal this week. Right, hopefully we'll see you with a fish. Bloody hell. It's still Tuesday, and yeah, I've redone a couple of rods. I wasn't too happy. I think a lot of weed got caught on this left-hander one down here. So yeah, I went out and redone that. I put a longer hook length down as well, and I had a little bit more of a plumb around to see how big that area is, and it is quite big. So I spread a bit of bait around there, just like chops and bits and pieces, and you know, and then a running rig on there still, but longer, you know, sort of a 2 foot, about 20 inch, yeah, so about a 20 inch hook length on there, with a snowman kind of barrel waftery thing. And then yeah, this right hand one that we said last night, I had a savage line on it. Yeah, I've been done. I got snagged up and the line was in another area, so it's picked it up, fucked off to the left, and yeah, done me in a snag. So I've redone that one. I mean, I was always going to redo it today at some point anyway, but I wish I'd have done it a little bit earlier now. So that's possibly it's a bite time, maybe mid-morning. You know, I say mid-morning, you know, 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, still got good wind coming through. I've put a bit of bait along that far margin, you know, so hopefully the fish are coming around this far side, and then yeah, who knows. So I think we've only had one fish out at 20 pound or something to the whole group. So I put something out there on WhatsApp this morning, say, hey guys, how's it going, seen anything, what's been happening? Got a few replies back, no, nothing here. But then I'm like, well, where are you? You know, and then yeah, so a few lads got involved, and yeah, there's not a lot going on. It's quiet all round really. So yeah, I'm still confident. Still think I'm in the right swim, unless something else, you know, like the fish start jumping and fish are coming out elsewhere. So I'm not the only one that's struggling. So anyway, that's yeah, Tuesday. So yeah, time to have a wine, read my book. And yeah, a bit of jam on in the background for company. Happy days. Right, see you in the fish. Sort of, again. Cool. Still Tuesday. Nothing more to report. I've just been sitting down there, reading my little book, watching the water at times. Still not seeing anything. Not heard anything from anybody else. You can probably tell in my voice that I'm getting a bit impatient now. Yeah, the boys have been out in the boat again the last hour or so. So what chance of any fish coming round? Have probably been spooked off. Boys, you've got to sit still. But anyway, it's still looking good for a bite. Nice wind coming in. But I mean, if you look at the map of this, you know, I'm on a small little bit of this on this lake, you know, but it regularly throws up fish, so but not while I'm here. No, it's got to be patient. It's just got to be patient. Either sit on my hands or pack up and do one. But the thing is, it's logistics. I've not got my van with me. I'm with Dickie, so I'd have to sort of bike round there, get the van, come round, get my kit in the van, drive precariously around this lake in a massive van that I'm not used to, drop my kit off at another swim, and then take the bike back. You know, it's just that side of it. Yeah, and I've got a lot of kit as well, so it's not like I've not got a barrel with me or anything like that. You know, but at the moment I'm swinging towards moving. But like I say, it's the logistics of it. You know, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying my time. It's just, you know, relaxing. You know, it's yeah, Basil's Bush I'm finishing off. I didn't finish it at Rainbow, so yeah, I'll be finishing that soon, probably today, and if not tomorrow. I've got Guy Mountain's book to read, which I'm looking forward to. Dickie gave me that. I forgot all about that. That's one on my list. But yeah, like I say, look at it. It's just prime. It really is prime. You know, that far margin's now in the shade. You know, I thought I saw one turn over this morning in open water, but it was small. It could have been a, I don't know, I don't think it was a carp, to be fair, but it certainly got me out off me bucket when I saw it. But I'm not convinced at all that it was. And then yeah, this one, which I've already alluded to on the video about a snag. You know, so could be. You know, let's see what happens tonight. You know, or in the next 5 minutes, or now. Right, yeah, on the agenda tonight, food-wise, I ain't doing that minced beef and bloody tomato, mashed potato thing again. God blimey, the potato's right, it's fucking mince. Nah, I sod that. So I've got a stag chilli and some rice tonight. Yep, I'll get that on in a minute. Sit down and, yeah, watch the sun go down. Right, see you with the fish, hopefully. Redo this third rod. I mean, what I've just done is put this, well, this, yeah, no, I'm going to redo the second rod. I've just redone the third one. I'm glad I did really, because I pulled it in, and because I've got a long hair, it twisted, the nut was twisted round, so I thought, well, yeah, we'll stick a multi-rig out. But also I was sort of sitting there thinking, well, what I can do is put it on a washing line, because I can get to the far bank. I wasn't happy with the way that this line was cutting through the water. This one's not too bad, because you're going at an angle to, you know, into the creek. This is straight across, you know, and this braid is it's sun bleached, so you can see it. Anyway, so yeah, I've redone that, and I thought, well, what I do, I wasn't happy with the hair, so being tangled up with that long hair, so being tangled up with the nut. So yeah, what we do is stick it out with a boat. You know, with the bait boat. So yeah, we'll do it. Come on, let's do it. Apparently we've got some rain coming tomorrow. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, I've had to get a couple of items into the bivvy just in case it's going to come early morning. I think I'll have all intents and purposes of getting up first light. Ain't gonna fucking happen, is it? Come on, you all know that. So right. What I like to do is put the up bait in the box, pull that right to the end, and obviously the lead's going to come straight out first because it's the heaviest thing, and that just pulls that straight out, hopefully with no tangles. Get on the nuts. Right. Let's get everything on. Right, yep. That's working. Doesn't take long this this leader to get twisted up, does it? Look. Fucking hell. I'm sure that will sort itself out there. Lovely. Right. Yeah, trying to keep the line above the water like this. There's a bit of floating weed out there. I don't want the line to catch that weed. I want direct contact with the lead. Let's get some lights on. I ain't far away, so pop it on there for the minute. That's where the what we're looking for is a nice straight line. That ain't it. Why is that on meters? That's better. Have it on foot. So I should be able to get straight into that tree. Let's go on the other one then. Right. Yeah, it's about 6 foot is about right for that. Let's tighten that back up again. There you go, in direct contact with the boat again. Off we go. Right. And looking at past photos, this is a new tree that's gone in. Yeah, 6s are what we're looking for. That's better. Come on, oh yeah, look at that straight line, that's what we're after. Let's go back. No, I'm too busy. I'm looking at the bloody at the echo. Spin it round. Push it in. Yeah, that's the one. That'll do, pig. That will do, that's a bite. There we go. All that gubbins there. That's all the crap coming off the at the bottom of the boat. Right. Knock the light off. Let's have you back. Let's tighten up first. Well, we don't need to go mad with this because I've only got, well, only, it's a 5-ounce lead. So I don't want to go mad and pull it there. I can see the little bits of foam as well, which is good. So, right. I think that's caught on a bit of weed somewhere because it's going. Yeah, it's pinged off one bit. Yeah, well, I think that is on a bit of weed because it's not directly, it's not in direct contact. Come on. I think that's going to be the best it's going to be. Yeah. I mean, all we've got to do is walk back a little bit anyway. Right. Yeah. There we go. Lovely. Right. Give me back my boat. Give me back my boat. I reckon that's it. And then time for a snib and a chilli and rice. Not just any chilli though. It's dynamite chilli, not the stupid one though. I've had that one before. That fucking hurt the next day, that did. Yeah. It's what you can do with like cotton wool. Straight out of the freezer. Come on. Keep saying it, all we've got to do now is for the fish to turn up. Everything's in play. I'm fishing, I'm confident. No. It wouldn't be the first time, but it's not there. Sometimes I pulled that back and the hook is hanging off the back of that PVA bag, the enclosure thing. So, right. Good morning. Wednesday morning. Still no fucking fish. But I did hear two go over last night. I was sitting down here finishing my wine off about, oh god, it must have been 9:30, 10 o'clock. And down there, one turned over, a good one as well. And then as I got into bed about an hour or so later, another one turned over. I had two liners in the night, so they're here. They're fucking definitely, well, summit's here anyway. It's just a case of now converting, you know, into a take. Now, whether I stick with this washing line, see if I can do another washing line down there, get the lines out of the water, and the fish will just move through. Or just stick to my guns and stay as it is, I don't know. You know, I'm confident. I've got boilers on these two now, as opposed to nuts. You know, maybe they're after a bit of food after that spawning thing, or I don't know. But yeah, this is in for the day as well, in weather. So it looks like we're going to be bivvy bound. No, I'm just sitting there. I'm going to read my book. Maybe watch some crap on YouTube. I mean, I've got a waterproof jacket. I'll sit out for a little while, watch the water, see if I can see anything turn. You know, just something more. Obviously, it's pointless me going down the margin and seeing my bait's eggs. I won't be able to see it. You know, the sun's not being up today, so it's a bit weird. This Sunday to Sunday lark, because it's now Wednesday, but effectively it should be Tuesday, if you know what I mean. But it feels like we're halfway through the week, nothing's happening, we're running out of time, but yeah, it's Tuesday. It's not panic stations yet. I think one of the lads has had a pool, I think it is. He had a small one. I think he's the lad that's fishing on his own. One with a nice van. I think he's fishing on his own in La Plage. He had a small one this morning. So far that's 2 to the whole group. It ain't good, is it? You know, at least it's not just me. Right, anyway, I think... No, not yet. Let me kettle burn in a minute. Boil and burn, boom. Boil in a minute. Let me coffee, and watch the water for a while. Right, I'll see you. I keep saying it in a fish, but it ain't happening, is it? So I'll see you in another vlog thingy. Right. Ta-da. Still Wednesday. We're in the process of making up hook baits. Eric Jumbos, listening to a little bit of Weller. Oh, I've still got my torch on in there because it's dark. That's better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just quite enjoying that. But look, still bloody raining. I've not had a bleep. I'm not, well, I can't say I've seen anything. I've been sitting in here all bloody day. Sorting out hook baits and, yeah, just tidying stuff up really. There's always something to do. Yeah, and that's what happens, it dies off. You go out, have a pee, come back in, it starts raining again. You know, but yeah, Wednesday afternoon. Oh, that's proper coming down now. That's a lot of water. I've already bailed the fucking boat out once. Wow. Honestly, the sun was out a minute ago. Isn't it weird how we don't record the sunshine and the blue skies, we always record rain and snow and adverse weather conditions. Wow. Well, hopefully it'll oxygenate the water and get the fish feeding. Just fucking doubt it. Now mind you, look at this, look, they've got a feast. The fish have got a feast here. But they're not going to have it if they ain't here. Yeah, died off now. Amazing. Oh, what a difference a couple of hours makes. So I've had lots of like heavy rainstorm. Well, yeah, rainstorms. And then the sun comes out like this. And I was sitting there earlier on watching the water. I thought I saw some bubbling down there, but I'm not too sure. But I definitely saw some bubbling over this second rod. And what I was worried about is that they're going to go out in that fucking boat and fuck things up. And the boat's out, so yeah, fucking hell. Right, so I put this out yesterday, which we saw with the GoPro. I probably won't do it now, but there was definitely bubbling around that area. So I mean, so the first day, I mean, I put a bit of bait around there, you know, around the area, and then obviously with the boat, it went straight underneath the boat, so it's quite concentrated. But I'm confident we've got fish down here. You know, so maybe sort of crept round But who knows? That's my bloody phone. Right. I'll speak to you in another bubbler. Poxy fucking rain. On and off all day. Honestly, a minute ago I was standing there, I put my bloody, look, flip-flops are back on. It was bright sunshine, looking lovely, watching some bubblers over my second rod, and then suddenly bang, rain. Heavy rain as well. I've got to bail that fucking boat out again now. Right. I've been reliably informed that 150 yards down here there's a little stalking swim. Now that would make a lot of sense as to what the fish I heard last night. Apparently the idea is to sort of like pop down here. If no one's fished it, people have told me, or certain individuals told me, that there'll be fish down there, and a lot of them as well. So yeah, I thought I'd have a little wander down. I think we had a scoot at this and I'll walk round. What time have we got now? It's about I don't know, pushing 8 o'clock, half 8, something like that. And apparently I think there's like a little platform down here or something like that. Wow. Because the fish have got to be somewhere, nobody else is fucking catching anything. And Jesus, fucking, that looks lovely down there. God, that does look good. Yeah, all I'm going to do is have a quick scoot, that's all. Apparently there's a little platform down there or something. Oh, this looks promising. No more, look, I'll get that. Ah! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Fuck me. How nice is that? Ah, right. And obviously the sun's gonna be, oh, you fucker. Fucking mozzies. Wow. Now this would make sense as to why the noises that I heard. Yeah, this is what we're going to do tomorrow. Well, there's fizzing. Yeah. There's fizzing up there. That's good enough for me. So, I was going to fuck that up. Oh yeah, there it goes again. just there. Obviously the sun's bleaching it out, but that's, yeah, if you can't see it, trust me, that's good enough for me. Wow. There's some ripples down there, I don't know what's causing that either. Yeah, alright, we've got some fish up here. Right, let's get back. Wow, look at this. So this is this channel that's to my right. So I am fingers pointing at the moment. My right hand is about there. But like I say, they've got all this. Oh cool, it's like a river. But it isn't, obviously, it's a part of the lake, but I'm a bit reluctant to go and do that tomorrow because I think Matey is fishing whatever that swim is on the opposite bank on the corner. So around the corner from La Plage, whatever the swim that is, I can see a rod sticking out at the end there. And yeah, there's a possibility, you could have a rod all the way, down here. Not down here, but where those fish were fishing earlier on. Well, that fish, not fish as in like plural. That wouldn't be fair. I wouldn't like that if someone come and done that to me. But look at this, this is fucking lovely. God, this is so nice. And this is to my right. Right, so what was that then? I just heard something. Yeah, look. There's fish down here. I'm not far enough up. Think how the fuck I could have fished it. Yeah, there's a stump down there. I can come off that stump and come across. Because there's definitely fish down there. It's just trying to find a way of safely fishing. Well, yeah, fishing to them, but it's a way of landing them. That's a part of that's the learning thing, isn't it? But when I've sat down there for the last 3 days, I've seen a little bit here and there, but I've wandered up here, I've seen 2 things in the space of 15-20 minutes, which is more than what I've seen in 3 days. But like I said, I have heard them. I've heard them down there at night. And then just seeing that over there, seeing the bubbling at the top there as well. Just got to work out how to fucking fish for them. The safest way of fishing for them. Yeah, we'll work it out. Oh, I'm in a dilemma. What do I do? Like I say, I've just done a little video up there going up that channel bit, and I don't know what to do because there's a guy fishing peg 3, which is Dead Man's Creek, I think. Anyway, but you can see a rod sort of sticking out into the channel, so I mean it might be coming down a little bit, which is his water, but there's like a stalking swim at there, and I saw fizzing. I saw something on the other side move, and I'm like, God, there's definitely fish up there, and we heard those as well. So I don't know what to do, whether to sort of risk it, reel in, go up there, have a little dabble, but then I'm slowly, I think fish are slowly moving into here. I've not been out in the boat all day today. The weather's been shit anyway, as we know. And do I sort of sit back and wait, let the fish move in? There's a possibility that I've had you know, I could have been wiped out on all, you know, on all my spots. So I've got single up baits, but we know what single up baits can do. Yeah, pivotal. Don't know. Decisions. Have a think about it tonight. I mean, I might put it on the group later on. You know, well, the thing is, if I do that and I don't do it, somebody else could move in. So I don't want to sort of give away what I've found. It just fucking does look good though. It looks really, really good up there, I must admit. But it might all change. I might taken all 4 rods tonight, 50 pounders and every rod. Yeah, whatever. You know, it might all change, I don't know. But yeah, just that's where my head's at the minute. Yeah, I've just got some well, just going to put the rice on in a minute, bit of mackerel, and yeah. Right. See you in the fish. Well, check that out. Princess mackerel fillets, sizzling ones over a bed of rice, and then spooned over the sauce. Fucking hell, I'm quite impressed with that. Oh, I've just lost one. Well, it's right-handed as well. Yeah, oh fucking hell, I got out of the snag out the right-hand side. Honestly, nicked one pole one under here, round the tree, round the fucking boat, down here. Literally, get in the water. Literally, I don't think it was a big one, to be fair. Mid 20, low 30 common, something like that, but oh mate. Go again. Go again. Good morning. Big fish, well, it could have been big fish Thursday. I lost one on this last night. It cut me off. So fuckity fuck. I could have 2 fish under my belt. Don't know, didn't even feel it. It just, yeah, it all went slack. Pulled it out the clip on the far bank, and then just bang, cut me off. So God knows what's down there. Whether there's more braid there, braid on braid is abrasive. Oh, it's like, oh. But it is, mate, they're here. They're definitely here. I may do a bit of stalking later on. So I've reeled everything in. I'm going to pop up, get some bait, get some more food, and that'll be me done. So yeah, pop round and see Wreck-It, see how it's getting on. And then, yeah. Right, let's get on it. Rigs and bait. So that's my left-hander, which may change. That's me tiger rod, number 2, and then number 3, which is what I lost on last night. Multi-rig, nice big fuck off lead. And then that's what I had me fish on that I lost yesterday on the bollocks, which I believe the reason why I've lost that fish because it was too small and it was only just pricked in the lip. I want to catch big fish with that. I don't want to catch 20s and 30s. So if I lose them for up pulls, I'm not that fussed. So yeah, that's a bit better weather today. I can lay things out and dry it, you know. So right, let's get on it. I'm gonna go and get some more bait. Good morning. Right, Thursday morning, still no more fish. I've reeled everything in. I went round and got the reminders of my supplies, 10 kilos of bait. I've still not reeled, I've still not put back out, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, oh man, there's some bubbling going on there. I'm going to go up this channel. I stayed up last night for ages after I lost that fish. And I had loads turning over up there, and I reckon there's a fair few fish up there, so I'm going to give that a go for a few hours now, just stalking. I say stalking, I'm going to use a bait boat because I'm a lazy fat fuck, but there's a reason behind that. I don't want to be chucking out leads. I'm just going to sort of just boat it up there and just drop it on the far margin. I've got the echo sounder on there, it can tell me whether it's a firm bottom or not. Just a PVA bag, you know, just give it a go, see what happens. Been round to see Wreckit this morning. Yeah, bless him. I got his bank stick back for him. He dropped it in the margins. It was about 4 foot down. He's going to leave it. I said, nah, fuck that. Stripped off, got it and got it back. Done. Saved yourself 30 quid there, geez. So yeah, I'm literally, there's me me stalking kit bucket to sit on. Got a couple of snibs in there, my little burn, finished my brew, boat, rod, net, done. Forget anything, we'll just it's carpy in it these days to put your net into the margin and have it up in the air and look what I've caught. Yeah. But yeah, it'll be a practical thing to do where I'll come down and get the map and photograph stuff if I get one. No rain, good stuff. So right, hopefully I'll see you in a fish. Yeah. Good morning. So we're up in the stalking suite. I've not put anything out yet. I'm just going to sit here like a gnome and just watch for a little while to see if I can see any fizzes or bubbling. I've got me. It's controversial, but I've got a look over me. I used to go and put it where I saw the bubbling yesterday underneath that canopy. And that's the idea. And I just need to see if anything's there first, really. Yeah, I'm buzzing, I'm sitting there, fucking shaking a bit, really. Hoping it, yeah, just get one on the bank. So yeah, I've got myself a snip, my burn, and whatever. Let's sit there and hopefully this bag one. Right, see you in the fish. Well, bait's out. PVA bag, a few pellets. It's a big bag, but I didn't fill it completely. It's just about half a big bag, medium-sized bag. Targeting it up bait. Yeah, I use the Echo, so it's a nice flat thing. I'm about 6'9" it was, but a nice flat bottom. So probably a little bit silty. That's what I want. The bubbles that were going on last night were in silt. You don't get bubbles coming off a gravel spot. So yeah, just putting everything away now. Just tidying myself up as I go. That can go in there like that. That can come off. So yeah, just kick back now and relax. So, and then for the purists out there, you would have done it without a boat, but fuck you. I didn't. So right, I can smell dead fish as well. Something's dead round here. Yeah, nicked gut. Right. So hopefully, yeah, see you in a fish. Right, a very large fish has just crashed just down here to my right. I can't ignore it. It's got to be done. So we reeled in. It seems like I'm fishing on the opposite side of where the fish are. So we've been hearing them crashing, but I've been sitting down in my swim. But now I know where the buggers are. Let's have you. Pop that in there like that. Let's get it up on the it's on the near margin. So right, just be on the other side of this tree. Right. And I'm off. Talking to myself again. So, right. get it up on the shelf. Bit shitty. Bit shitty. I wonder whether it's an idea to have a little look up the bank. Oh, no, don't want to be doing that. Oh, that's not bad. Whereabouts is that? Wiggling through the undergrowth. The other side of that tree. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's about where the fish crashed. So, spot on. Yeah, that's not a bad bottom at all. Good depth as well. Let's drop the hoppers. Let's tighten up. There we go, that plop. Oh, great. Let's traipse over that fucking tree. Yeah, that's spot on. Right, let's see if it likes a fucking tiger nut and a bit of pellet. It's weird sitting here like this. After hearing that fish crash to the right there, it's as if it's going to go in a second. Yeah, it's as if it's going to go in a second. It's really odd. I don't know, sometimes in life, when especially fishing wise, you have moments where you just know something's going to happen, and this feels like one of those moments. Really, really odd. Really odd. I had that when I had that big 80 out of the big 80 at Lockie's. I knew it's going to happen. I remember putting the baits out, I remember everything about it. I just knew it was going to happen. Didn't know what fish it was going to be, but I just knew. Memory serves me right. I only had one rod left, maybe two rods out. I sat by that, I never slept, sat by that rod. I knew it was going to go. Literally, a little beep, and my hand was on the rod. I was that close to it. This feels like that now, ever so odd. We're talking shite. Well, I literally had what? 3/4 of a can of snib. And I'm sitting on my own like a fucking gnome, sitting on a bucket, talking shite to myself. Well, right, that means that we're filming. Right, we're back. We're back in the climbing tree. It didn't happen down there, which is a fucking shame. So, right, I've put my left hander out. That's back out onto the clear spot. I sort of donked around just to make sure. Had looked down the margin. A lot of that bait's gone. So that's something for tomorrow. we'll just keep an eye on it. So yeah, we're just ready to put out this number 2 again. Yeah, it's just pure tiger, not tiger ground bait and whatever. So right, quite a stark difference from yesterday, isn't it? All the all that rain we had. So right. Unfortunately, you do get a bit of dust coming out the bottom of the boat all the way across. See if we can get it first time. Right. Get off. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a few of you purists out there will we had a spot just as accurate getting it out there and get it right underneath that tree where I want it. If you can, you carry on, my friends. Me, I can't do that, so this is what I do. Pretty sure that's a new tree that's gone in. I've probably said this before, I keep repeating myself. Spending 4 or 5 days completely on their own. Mind you, somebody came in to see me earlier on. Ooh, cough. Fucking mozzies. Yeah, somebody came in to see us earlier on, so I had another human being to talk to. Right. Come on, come on. Oh, look at that flat line. Oh, I've gone underneath. I want to do that. Oh, that'll do, pig. That'll do. Oh, there you go, there's the line gone. That's obviously all the crap coming down. There was a little symbol that came up underneath that sounder then, but I very much doubt that it was actually a fish. But you never know. You never know. We've got fish in here, you know. Right. Let's get that tightened up. Got to have the handles facing the right way. Otherwise, yeah, there you go, you see. Look, that one's the same. This one's the same. You can't catch fish with your handles all over the place. Right. Shut up, Craig. Lovely. Right. That's a good thing about floating braid. I've only got a 5-ounce lead on there, so I have to be only. I don't want to go too mad. No. Let's get with that big weight. Right. Oh yeah, that's tight enough. Right. Dangling. Beep, beep, beep. That must be filming again. Right, let's turn that down for you. I don't want to pull one or too loud for it. Right, this is what this is one of my updates. So, hopefully you can see that. So on the multi-rig, so I'm just in the process of changing this to get it over the barb. Get over the barb. Right, get rid of that one. So we have quite a lot ready, Royal Farish styly. Right, it was a wood. Here's one we made earlier. Oh, sounds like matey's back out in the fucking boat again. He's obviously got some bait to get rid of. Right. So this is a kind of snowman. Well, you've got a bottom bait and a wafter, both hardened, just in case we get any attention from the crays. Not that it's going to be in there for days on end, but no. Let's give it a lick. Right, there we go. Yep. So nope, that ain't working. That's better, yeah. So that's the print, that's the ideas of it anyway. We've had some good fish on this. It needs to tighten up a little bit. Yep. Round about opposite the bar, but yeah, that should. Yeah, there we go. Opposite, yep. We've got a nice big, yeah, 1 ounce in line. Don't know what the weight of that is, 12, 14, something like that. Anyway, but this is the, this is what's going out underneath that canopy over there. So, where I had got cut off last night, which is annoying. So. 40-pound contour, solar stuff, and then yeah, I ain't too convinced. This is Corder's snag leader in 50-pound, but I don't know, I'm not that convinced on it, but it's better than the other stuff because it just kept snapping and it's really, really old, so I've got to look into that. So right, that is going to go out underneath that canopy. Hey, right. When I went out last night to sort that, sort this rod out here, I noticed there was a bit of reflective tape down there. You'd never spot it during the day, but at night, obviously with your head torch on, you can't miss it. So I just went up there on the right hand side, a fair way up to be fair, and oh mate, yeah, that's a spot. That's a fucking spot. It's like a plateau sort of thing in just, oh yeah, spot on, and it's this side as well. So when I was sitting up there being a gnome earlier on, the fish were jumping this side of the channel. You know, so yeah, that's what I've done. I've gone a little bit further up, so I may have to, anyway, yeah, it's got to tighten up now. But yeah, so it's something different. I mean, I know that I had to take off that spot over there, but it was a 20-pound common. I don't want to catch 20-pound commons. I'll come here to catch some fucking big fish. Right. Keep getting bugs going up my nose, in my ears. No. Come on. Oh, that's the one. That is the one. Right. There we go. Lock and load. So it's going off at a bit of an angle. Right. Got to get the handle right, haven't we? Bugs. Don't do bugs. Right. Fishing. Hello. Let's go fishing. Right, there we go. We are locked and loaded. Right, see when I can get in. Get in. Right, let's get it up. Whew. You'll love this one, Joe. Oh, nice big fat common for you. Get the tail up here. £46, taken from up in the Dead Man's Creek up there, on another spot that I found yesterday. Honestly, I'm speechless. I really am. But look at that. Not quite 50 that we're after, but I ain't complaining. No, it's been a tough week. So yeah, got a proper fish at last. Right, let's get her back. Let's get her back. I've done a quick vid on the bank so you know that it's, you know the size of it. This is the bit I enjoy doing. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, little mate. You put up a good account for yourself, didn't you? I think he's there for a little while. I had like a drop back and well, the hanger, the violent liner, and the hanger sort of shot down, come out the clip, and I thought, oh no, nothing there. So tightened it back up again, and then yeah. Come on, mate. Look at that. Yay. Looks like he's been in the wars as well. Go on, matey. Look at that. Oh, it's going to come round and see us again. He's going to go underneath the boat. There he is, look. Where's he gone? Yes. Oh. Get in. Honestly, get in. Yeah, before I put it away, or tied it all up, that's the, I always cut the rig off. It's easy to get it out of the net and stuff like that, but, so yeah, that's the culprit. Size 101. 20mm bollocks, and that was proper nailed. I needed the forceps to get that out. That was smacking the bottom lip right up to that ring. Target catches a bigger fish. Get in. Oh, I'm happy with that. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Oh God, 1 minute I'm asleep, didn't know what was going on. Oh fucking hell, yeah. So yeah, just to be as I say, I'm a right-hander, taking up this near channel. I thought I'd get a take from this side of it because that's where I've been hearing them. And then when I sat up in the stalking swim yesterday, all the fish were, what they were showing, were this side of the channel, which would make a bit of sense when I saw some of the fish. Well, I baited up a spot down that left-hand margin, and that bait's gone, so that would make a bit of sense. So they must be cutting through here anyway, whatever. But yeah. Fucking hell, mate. Oh, yes. Right. Let's get it back out there. Well, let's get the kettle on. Let's have a brew and get it back out there. Get in. Audio. Just going to put this rod back out. Right. So what I did before, which we probably saw early on in the video thing, was fish the left-hand side of this channel. And then when I sat in that stalking swim yesterday, hearing them, oh sorry, fucking too much coffee. Watching them, well, hearing them, and then also watching them bosh this side of the channel. So, but the other night, like I said before, I saw like a little bit of like a reflective tape. That's an old trick that we used to use anyway, but it's an indication that someone's done something here before. So it's just a case of having a little look around to find out why. And as soon as I come over it yesterday, I was like, yeah, no wonder. Get the echo. Well, I've got the echo on. It's just underneath this branch here. Because the fight, well, there's no dramas. Just pulling it out. I'm locked up. I'm pulling it out into open water, and it just swam down there. But if you look at that, there's nothing there. If you look closely, just there. That's a reflective tape. It's been there for a long time. Now, right. Come on. That's what we've got there. No, it's coming too far. It just drops off a little bit. So yeah, this is what we've got here. Now there's a snag. If I go a little bit further, you'll see a load of crap come up on the screen. Look. So there's something here. So I'm fishing in front of that. Whee, big spider. Whoa. Yeah. So yeah, this is where I am here. So that was obviously over there. So I'm back now where I want to be. So literally just under there. That's it. Quite simple fishing really. And then a few little bits and pieces around the area in that snag. Open water. Yes. Right. One thing I have noticed here is the amount of work that these chaps have put in keeping this place looking like it does, but also as well safety of the fish. Now snags have been left in for a reason, so they sort of form natural borders to the swims. But look at that over there. That's a tree that's gone, it's been cut off. The end of that's been cut off. There's loads of work, loads of trees that have been cut off, just to make it safe. They're constantly on it. Yeah, it is a credit to them. And I'm not just sticking my tongue at their arse either. It is when you go out on your bike. You can see the work that they've done. Right. So yeah, probably went through this yesterday. Size 2 101 bollocks, big fuck off lead, and a bit of pen cap braid spliced to make a multi-rig thing. Right. Check out the big spider underneath that. Let's double check. Yeah. I'm not happy with that. Felt like it landed on the rig itself. Right. Oh yeah, that's the one. Right. Pretty straightforward. Back to bank. Back to bank, back to base. Oh, Thursday evening. Is it Thursday? Or was it Friday? Yeah, Thursday evening. No, it's not. Friday evening. Yeah, honestly, I'm getting lost on days, I really am. Yeah, nothing today. I don't think anything's been out on the whole lake by the looks of it. People have been posting photographs of their, their swims. You know, just just no showing of carp. I heard one down here. I wonder what that is down there. Probably a frog. Since we're in France. Oh, is that a fish? Was that a fish out there? Was that a fish out there? But anyway, earlier on, down by that snag, I definitely heard a fish turn over, and then saw some rings coming out. Yeah, that's interesting. That was, I think we've got some fish in open water now in here. But yeah, so you never know. This could be the one. This could be the one. It's just been nothing. It's just I've been sitting there reading my book, Guy Martin's book, When You Dead, You Dead, that Dickie's lent me. Brilliant read. Recommend it, guys, if you ever get the opportunity. They're just sitting there having a little snib till the sun go down. I've got a tin of tuna tonight with a bit of mayonnaise, cayenne pepper, sweet corn, and red onion. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, nothing. Honestly, nothing more to report. Nothing. So right, I'll see you in a fish. Morning. Saturday morning, last day. Just woke up to that. That was right over my left-hand rod. I knew they were here. Nothing in the night. Well, I'm gutted. I am gutted about it, but can't do anything about it. I think I got done last night on that right-hander. Same as what happened yesterday morning. It just, and then the line came out the hanger. The hanger's off. Line slack a little bit. Nothing. So I tightened up the spool, about a quarter of a turn on the spool. That was all. Put the hanger back on. I thought, right, okay. Nothing. And it's now, God knows what time. I've had a bit of a lay-in, to be fair. I had a late night last night, a lot to drink. And yeah, nothing. I'm gutted. Fucking shame. Because this is bite time. Well, first light. Fucking first light. It's about 4 hours ago now. Right, anyway, that's Saturday morning, but that's positive. Mega positive, that is. Get in. Right, see you in the fish. Oh, they're getting closer. I heard one crash off the corner of that island earlier on. And then literally you can just probably see the rings coming out now. That came out, oh God, that can't be that far off my right hand rod there. That's if it's still fucking presented. I'm not convinced it's still presented, but we'll see. But anyway, they're definitely, we've definitely got fish here. Fucking last day as well. So right, hopefully we can convert some of these showings into bites. Right, let's see. Just in the process now of packing things down really. So we sleep under the stars tonight. Sort of get it done when I'm in the shade a bit, I suppose, because it's just relentless here later on. Come on, let's have a fish, another fish. Not that we're greedy or out, but yeah, we'll see. Right. Well, Saturday. Yes, so we're in the process. I'm in the process of just drying stuff out, because when it rained during the week, unbeknown to me, a lot of my bags are not waterproof, no puddles in the bottom of them. So yeah, just drying stuff out, cleaning stuff down, ready for the next trip, which will be, well, this lot will be probably Javan's, but gear wise and that with Pads Lake. So yeah, just in the process of doing this, and also honestly, ants, and more ants. There's millions of them, and then in some of these bags they've started nesting. Yeah, it's constant. So yeah, just making sure that the bags are not full of ants' nests. So yeah, right, let's crack on with it. You know, oh, look at that lovely day. Yeah. Right, okay. Well, Saturday afternoon, usually sort of on the motorway somewhere, testing diesel. So yeah, I've redone these two rods here, number 3 and number 4. Yeah, that number 4, I wish I'd have done it last night now. Yeah, it was in a snag, so I obviously got done. Yeah, I should have gone out and redone it last night. Oh no, you know, the thing is, you just don't know. I mean, the other morning that happened, an hour later, or half hour later, it ramped off, so, yeah. And then I've redone this one, I've sort of brought it into slightly deeper water, not so close to the far bank. You know, and then, yeah, I had a visit from matey next door. Yeah, nice fella. He's got a bucket full of crayfish. He's going to boil them up and chomp them. Apparently they're supposed to be fucking lovely, but well, I think you boil them like they're live. You know, and, oh no, I couldn't do it. I'll eat them, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't cook them. So yeah, I've had a clear up under the stars tonight. Same as what we did a few weeks ago. Oh, there's carps on the floor. We can do that, do we? How cool is that? My little anniversary card, 13 years. Yeah, last week. Saw some bubbling here early on as well. It's difficult to tell with so, you know, with some of the, but because of the weeds on the surface, you know, little flies that are dabbing around it, it looks like it's bubbling, but yeah, I'll take it as bubbling. We've got fish down there. I'll be as positive as I can. So yeah, just having a couple of snibs on the last day. I'm pleased with the results I've had. 3 takes, 1 fish, and apparently that 46 I had was a known 50. Apparently it's regular sort of 51, 52 pound. Well, I'll take that. I wanted a 50, just didn't get the weight. Anyway, ain't waffling on. I'll catch a fish. They're still here. I don't know what the time is now. Late afternoon. They've got a bit of fizzing going on there. That is not far away from my left-hander. You can probably just see the bubbles left in the middle of the just there. I am about here. Oh, so it's not far away. It's not far away at all. Open water, fucking hell, first time this week. The second one today, or third one. Come on, motherfuckers. Somebody else had another fish out today. God, looked like a £10 mirror. Probably a low double or something like that, another little male. But yeah, come on, you motherfuckers. Let's be having you. Last meal. Right, we have some rice on the go, and then we have this Madras curry kit thing. So you've got spices that you put in there, you fry them off. It's supposed to have a little bit of oil, we haven't got any of that, so it's going to have to be what it is. I've got paneer and we've got onions. So all you do, you fry them off for about 5-10 minutes, something like that. Add the, you've got 2 packets of stuff here. You add this to it, add the paneer and the onions to it, fry it off for a little while, add the sauce, mix it with some rice, eat it and go for a big poo in the morning. So yeah, that is my last meal. Yeah. Right. Not the monster we're after, but still a fish on the last night. Nevertheless, same spot as the other one up there in the channel. Another bloody comment. Come on. Another lively male probably. Fucking hell. Come on. Calm down. I've already done the photos. Right. £24 on the bollocks again. Proper nailed as well. Gone down a hook size to 2. But yeah, superb. Right, let's get her back. About 6 o'clock in the morning, I think. I've done a couple of photographs. I'll do a quick video. £20 on the nose. Yeah, man. Bit lively, so I'll get it back as soon as I can. There we go. On the bollocks again. Great or cold. There we go. Let's get it back. Come on, little mate. Hey, that was a night. 2 fish in one night, fucking last night as well. And then also, just as I put that fish back, one turned over in open water. I was like, what the fuck, we're going home. Yeah, it's always a way though, isn't it? You know, when you think you know, just as you got it sussed, you got to go home. The fish had turned on. It looks to me like matey's just had one in stumps as well. Literally, as I was putting this one back, no, I was just taking this out to photograph. Yeah, but I mean, a 24 and a 20. I mean, it's not ideal, and then both of them are from this number 4 rod as well. I'm not going to put it back out now. I don't know what the time is actually. I don't know. I just know that the sun's up. Not as bright as it was yesterday. So yeah, bit of can I take a calories? Some bits to sort out now. But I'm going to do myself a milky coffee to celebrate. There you go. And I'm going to put 2 heaped spoons of coffee in it. Looking forward to that. I can't believe it. Yeah. This is weird though. Sunday morning and we're going home. Usually we're home by now. Yeah, really, really weird. So, right, let's get the kettle on. No, let's get the milk on. proper last knockings now. I think we're looking at, yeah, so 7:30. I should start reeling in about 8:30, get these babies in, so we've got an hour. Still enjoying me milky coffee, but yeah, it's that John in Hoggles, I think it is. Anyway, he's just had a 51 something, so that's his trip made. That's not fair play. Talk about leaving to the last minute. How cool is that? I've put this one back out, and that's a bit naughty, but when I say naughty, no, we've still got an hour. Well, it's been out there about half hour now, so an hour and a half left. You know, it's been doing me bites, so you never know. And also in the morning, so yeah, you never know. No, but yeah, proper last gasp. This is it. No, yeah. No, right. Well, never know. See you with the fish. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, and you know how good French milk tastes. So I'm going to have to slurp. Oh, bonjour. Last morning coffee. The best one so far. This is classic last morning stuff. Right. I've been sitting down my bucket, drinking my coffee, just watching these fish. This is all over my baited area. It's been sitting there for I've done this rod 3 times, that's all in a week. It's been sitting there now for nearly 3 days. Hasn't been moved. There's a fair bit of bait there, to be fair. And there's fish. There's a few fish there. It's been fizzing. You see the towels coming out of the water. You know, there's obviously bits of bait that's stuck on the weed and stuff like that, which is in front of this side of the spot. But how frustrating. Got half hour. Been waiting for that all week. It's a cracking area. It comes up. It's deep all around it, or deeper, should I say. I probably explained it before. 12s, 13s, 14s. And then it comes up to, I think it was 11, 11.3, 11.4, something like that. A real firm area. There you go, look. The fuck, honestly, how frustrating. Yeah, it's fizzing. It's going down. Bit more fizzing. Now we're recording. A good one launched out earlier on, right over it as well. It could have been £20, it could be £60, I don't know, but it was a definite big carp anyway. Half hour, come on. Yeah, back on spot watching again. Got half hour. I've got fish all over that baited area there. I keep repeating myself, but I have. Come on. I can still hear the music in the background. There's been a rave on all night. And it's, well, local time, it's, what is it now, 8 o'clock? It's still going. Fair play. Try and get a perspective of where my hook bait is, in line with that swim, slightly to the left of it, to be fair. This is when I hope that my hardened hook baits are still on there. I've got like a little wafter, or wafter, whatever you want to call it, on a running rig, a long hook length as well. Kind of match the hatch really as well, so it's not like I've got something bright on. I did the first day I put something bright on there, but I was like, nah, you know what, that's not my style of fishing. I'd rather match the hatch. Now I wish I had something bright on there that grabs their attention. But they've had all week to get confident feeding on that spot. When they've, you know, now they're here, I mean, there's been nothing here all bloody week. Now we're going there and the fuckers have turned up. Come on. That's going to hurt reeling this one in, I know it is. I invested a fair bit of time and bait on that spot. You know, you're saying last night, you know, sort of writing me last bits about the place and saying that how peaceful and tranquil it is here, and it is. I mean, this is lovely. But last night all you could hear was music in the background coming from I don't know whereabouts it is, but the wind was blowing the noise over, And then to my left down here, it was just frog central. It was wah, wah, all fucking night. Then suddenly it just stopped. And you get one little fuck again, and then the whole lot will start again. It's gone for hours. Well, it seemed like it anyway. It made me smile to myself, thinking, well, yeah, it is peaceful, but it isn't at night, at the weekends anyway, with the local music. But come on. It's as if the little fuckers know that you're watching them. A bit like when you float fishing. As soon as you turn around, walk away or look at something or whatever, the float goes under. I know if I walk away from here now, something will show. But if I stand there for the next, I could stand there for a fucking week probably, nothing will show. But yeah, trying to get something live on camera is just, yeah. I did get a live take at Rainbow though. Then pandemonium shotting, I just threw it on the floor and it switched itself off. What I've been doing most of the week, standing here like this, just watching, either sort of up here, you know, watching all this, or watching what's going on up there. Come on. That's it, yeah, so that left hander wasn't to be. God, we're so close, so I mean, it's whoever comes in here next after me, if they see them moving over that spot, I'm pretty sure they'll have one. So right, yeah, Dicksta's here, so we're going to get loaded up and have a shower and get on the road. Yeah, how good was that? Fucking hard work, but loved it. So yeah, five bites, 3 fish. Can't argue with that. So right, let's do this.